Been having a rough day today, a rough physical day today. They pulled my body dysmorphia video down. I'm discovering about YouTube that, like, when you have mental health disabilities, like when they're physical, you got to be really careful how you describe them on YouTube because they keep calling them self harm. And I'm like, I'm not encouraging it because you can't really encourage body dysmorphia. I'm just talking about specific numbers on the scale and like how it fucks with your head. And then they keep flagging the videos as self harm. And I'm like, it's not self harm. I'm not saying like I feel disgusting or like I gotta get to this weight or I'm gonna hurt myself or like I'm worthless or I'm not saying none of that shit because I understand how body dysmorphia works and like how fucky it is. But like they taking down like 5 of my videos about body dysmorphia, and I see other people talking about body dysmorphia. They're saying the same shit as I'm saying, and their videos don't get taken down. And I'm like, why they keep taking my videos down? So like I don't know how to talk about it on the channel without like with being able to go into decent details about it, and so like I can't. But I'm trying to make a point in my videos when I talk about specific weights and shit like that. So like that's why I do that, just to make a point. Like if I hit a certain weight and then I get to a lower weight or further, like I'm just trying to set the scale of like how it works in your head when you have body dysmorphia. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like vocalize it without saying specific numbers and see if it doesn't trigger the algorithm or the keywords or whatever they have in their system that flags as self harm. Because I'm like, how is saying body dysmorphia is dot 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 like a red flag? And it's not like I'm talking about anorexia or like encouraging people to starve themselves or like doing anything janky, but like it keeps getting taken down. So I'm like, how do you talk in detail about your history with eating disorders or mental health disorders like body dysmorphia without it being flat? Because like if I were to get up here, and I guess that's more a safety precaution than anything. Maybe that's why they're flagging as self harm. Because if I had gotten up here and was talking about anorexia and talking about what my weight was and how when I was at this weight I felt a certain way, and when I got to this super new low weight I was trying to get to that really really low weight, and how I read this book and what weight that woman was, like that would be really bad for someone struggling with anorexia currently, like giving them a lot of, what do they call it, thinspo, thinspiration, and all this shit, like inadvertently. So I understand like having those safeguards in place about like stuff like that. So I get it. But at the same time, if it's just talking about your history and like how fucky it is to deal with, that shouldn't be flagged as self harm. It's not like I'm encouraging someone else to go and get obsessive, or I'm talking about how I was obsessive. Like that's not me currently being obsessive, and it's not me encouraging anyone to be obsessive. And even though it is talking about past self harm, it's not the encouragement of it. So I'm like, how can you? That's like if someone wanted to get up here and talk about literal self harm. There's tons of videos up here about self harm, what it is and why people do it and how to beat it from doctors' perspectives. But if people wanted to get up here and talk firsthand about how they self harm and what they did and why they did it, to really vent about it or to encourage someone else who's struggling with it, those videos would get pulled down left and right. And I'm like, I don't think that's a very fair use of the platform if you're trying to help people with the problem or you just want to talk about your own problems. Like it just doesn't seem all that fair that they're going to flag it as current self-harm when you're just talking about experiences you've had. Like, I get you can't go into so many details because it could encourage someone else to do said thing, but if it's specific to you, that can't really be specific to somebody else. Like me talking about my specific weights and how I felt at those specific weights, it's not something someone else can take on to themselves unless they're me or they have my exact body, my exact chin, my exact everything like that. They can't get hurt from that. I don't understand why my shit keeps getting pulled down. So I don't really know how to talk about it without it getting pulled down again. So I guess if you have any suggestions on how I can possibly phrase my statements or a better way to talk about it, that would be helpful. I would appreciate that. So maybe leave it in the comments if you got any suggestions for me. Um, because I kind of need to talk about my body dysmorphia. It helps me to get over it, and like have a vlog about it reminds me to talk more positively about it. But if I can't get to the nitty gritty of it, I can't really get it off of my chest, and I like using YouTube as a platform for that. But every time I make a video where I'm really getting into the nitty gritty of what I deal with, it gets taken down. So I don't really know how to talk about it on this platform without it being taken down. I might like Google some YouTube like regulations or some shit and just see what I may or may not be able to find out about what you can and can't talk about. So I might do that when I'm done with this, but like I'm just curious. But like I said at the start of this video, I had a really weird day today, physical day today. Like I felt like I looked like a troll, and my eyelashes looked too big and too bulky, and my lipstick wasn't dark enough, and my skin looked bad. I got this huge pimple right here because my cycle started in like a week from now. It's like the 27th. It's going to start between the 1st and the 5th. It normally starts on the 5th, but it was super early last month. It started on the 1st, so it might start in the next like 3 days. But I've gained a lot of weight. I can't say what my numbers are, which I would love to share with you guys so you can just follow me on my journey. But let's just say it's over a dozen different between April 1st and now April 27th, and I've been eating a lot of sugar. So in my coffee, so I've thrown away all my sugar. I'm not going to buy any more sugar. I'm not going to eat any more sugar. And we're going to start jogging like I want to do, because I haven't done it since I've done the first jog that I did, because my energy's been kind of low with the fibromyalgia and the weather's been kind of weird. It's been rainy, it's been kind of cool, and then my energy crisis has kicked in, and I've been napping a little too long in the afternoons. Plus I've been going to more groups. Like I went to 3 groups this week. I normally only go to 2, so I've been going to groups. No, I only went to 2 this week. I went today and Tuesday yesterday. I missed Monday because I overslept and nobody came to pick me up, so I couldn't even rush to get ready because no one came to get me, so it was like a double whammy. But I went twice this week, and I wanted to go 3 to 4 days a week, maybe even start going 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, because I'm really enjoying my company. I'm meeting new people. I'm chilling with some people that I knew from before, and like it's really pleasant to have that social aspect and get out of the house. Plus, I'm collecting phone numbers from people, and we were talking on the phone a little bit more. I was just on the phone with one of my friends, Danny. We talked for a couple of hours. I just finished talking to him, and I talked to one of my friends, Ian. Of course, Myron. Before I blocked him, we were hanging at the house and talking on the phone. So, like, basically, I'm just saying I've been a lot more social since going back to PSR. And I got a girl's phone number. It's a girl named Tina. I knew her from when I was living at the group home. She was living at the group home, and we made friends when we were there. But it just never, like, we fell out of contact because I moved out before she did, and then she moved out to another house that she's living in now, and I never got her number. But she's been hanging out at PSR too, just to have something to do more recently now. So we've reconnected. I got her number, so I actually have a in-person girlfriend I can hang out with. As far as at least talking on the phone, because I don't have the car, so I can't go visit her or anything like that, which I really hate, because I would love to go visit her. She's really chill and laid back and all like that, but I can't go see her right now, so we'll just be talking on the phone. But I did get a girl's number, and she's not a weird girl in regards to like her and then any of that janky girl shit. Like, she's always been real chill with me. So I'm glad that we reconnected. So I got her number. I'll probably give her a call over the weekend, like on Saturday or something like that. But so I got Tina's phone number. There's a couple other girls up there that I might eventually wind up getting their number and talking to or chilling out with once I get another car. But it is slowly moving in the right direction. So, yeah, a lot of good came out of going back up there. So I've been wanting to go up there a little bit more frequently just to have more time to spend with them in person. Since I don't have the car and I do have a free ride up there every day if I want to go any day, every day. It's not, I can't go Friday because they don't ride us up there on Friday, but they do take us Monday through Thursday. So I can get up there Monday through Thursday and chill with all of them. So I might do that. Um, Only problem is waking up that early in the morning. It's gonna flare up my fibromyalgia. So I wasn't sure I could do all 4 days because after several months, it's gonna make me sick. So then I'm not gonna be able to go at all for a few months. At least 2 months is gonna be spent in bed trying to recover. So it may not be the wisest thing to try to go off 4 days. I might have to just keep it to 2 days a week. But I'm also kind of eager, and I know overdoing it is always a really bad idea, but I really don't want to miss out on the association. So I'm kind of like trying to remind myself not to overdo it, but I got a feeling I'm going to overdo it anyway, just so I can hang out with them. So we'll see how stupid I get, but we'll see. But yeah, so there's that. It's the choice between flaring up my fibromyalgia or being stuck in the house with low motivation and low energy with fibromyalgia because I'm not doing anything. So it's like you're gonna be sick either way. You might as well have some company while you're at it. So it's not as stupid as it sounds, but um, it's either been energyless, listless, and sitting around on the phone all day trying to come up with something to do in these four walls, or actually having some decent association and movement. And while I'm at the group home, I can always do my jog while I'm up there. There's plenty of space on campus, at least a mile to 2 miles worth of land space out there. A couple acres, 2, 3, 4, 5 acres worth of space out there. So plenty of space to run around, walk around. They go on weekly walks every Thursday as part of an exercise group. They do Tai Chi, and there's a weight room in there and some bikes and a treadmill and shit. So like I can still work out while I'm there if I want to. So I'm not missing my workouts if I'm up there during the week. But I got some options. So yeah, but like I said, I had a weird day today. I did not feel very put together. My eyes are a little baggish today. Probably my cycle. My face is a little puffy. My body's a little puffy. Like I said, I gained a significant amount of water weight. Probably gained about 2 to 3 pounds of actual fat from all that sugar. I went the wrong way this time with that sugar. So I'm cutting it out of my diet and going on to the first of the month on Friday when we go grocery shopping. My plan was one salad a day, one bowl of veggies a day, like a whole meal of nothing but veggies, maybe brown rice, some seasoning, maybe some sauce, some teriyaki sauce or oyster sauce or some Asian sauce or yum yum sauce, something flavorful, but not a lot of it. Like measure out the tablespoons, just enough to taste it. Like 2 tablespoons of it. Um, a bowl of veggies for my second meal, and my third meal to be one piece of protein. Any protein is up for grabs at this point because I'm getting tired of salmon. So any protein, lean protein, even if I do ground beef, it'll be lean protein, or turkey or chicken. Probably just gonna switch the fish, maybe to tilapia to get away from the salmon for right now. Just do tilapia or something like that. Um, with brown rice and probably broccoli, because I like to eat the same veggies over and over and over again. Other than the bowl of veggies, it's going to be a little bit more varied because I need a little bit of a variety in there if that's going to be a whole meal in and of its own. So that's the plan every day. A good amount of vegetables, small piece of protein, small, like half a cup to 1 cup of brown rice, cup of broccoli, and a salad. If I don't do the salad, I'll do a fruit smoothie if I don't feel like having a cold salad, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to eat cold food. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the plan. So I'm shopping for that on Friday. And I know that alongside with either walking or jogging. If I don't have the energy to jog, I'll just do a 30-minute walk. But that is the plan. And I do plan to start strength training on the first, that week of the first, maybe not on the first, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna separate jogging with strength training. I gotta plan it out first, but that's the plan. So I'm getting on track. So I'll keep you updated on that. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.